This is Jacob Ball, Jacob's Ladder with Team Cardhoarder, and we're back for round 2 with our 5-color Planeswalkers deck. See if we can win one. Alright, this hand has Oath, plus 3 colors of mana, so I'm going to go ahead and keep. Doesn't have much in the form of interaction, but hopefully Oath can find us some cheaper Planeswalkers. Let's go ahead and pay for an Oath on 1. Hopefully find a Liliana or a Nissa. Nahiri isn't the worst. Something to do on turn 4 if we draw another land. Blue-white, probably company again. Let's play our second Oath. I think we have to take the land here. And I guess just take the Smoldering Marsh. Could get a white source. Yeah, let's take the Smoldering Marsh. Oh, our opponent is Esper. Right. That's the turn. We have nothing to play, so. If our opponent has a Jace or something like that, this Oath will come in handy, but otherwise it probably won't do much. The bones. Perfectly fine. Just really need to draw some lands. Alright, that'll do. Play this for a white. Cast our Nahiri. Plus, I will discard a... I think it's just discarding the Oath is correct. I think I'd rather have a backup Nahiri. In case of a hero or the destroy a Planeswalker card, so Ruinous Path is the one. Oh, Anguish and Making is another one. Alright, we're just gonna play our Sarkhan here, so we can set up to cast. I mistapped, I believe. Blue, yeah, I have to make red with that one. Red, blue, colorless. Plus our Sarkhan. Okay, red, or sure, black mana, whatever. And best turn. Make a white with Sarkhan next turn and cast Deploy the Gatewatch. So that's the plan at the moment. Oh. Killed our Sarkhan with the Slumgar's command. What else did they? And returned our land to our hand. That's unfortunate. Well, in that case, I guess we play our Smoldering Marsh and a Tamiyo. probably play Chandra next turn. Nixilis. Yeah, I'm definitely playing Chandra to kill the Nixilis. Choose blue. I guess I'll choose red, so I have to do less clicks. Right, red. And I can actually plus my Tameo on my 2 Chandra tokens and draw 2 cards. Right, combat, attack up Nixilis, attack up Nixilis. Draw my cards, hopefully find some more lands, did. Right, tokens die. Opponent's probably going to fire up these Shambling Vents at some point, but I don't think a control deck can really deal with as many Planeswalkers as this deck plays. Once you get like 2 or 3 on board, they just don't have enough answers in their deck because they have a bunch of dead removal in their hands to deal with them all. I wouldn't be surprised to get one of the Ruinous Path this turn. Oh, it's conceded. Alright. Post board will be very different most likely. I want these Duresses and these True Mochas, I think. I do not want these Languishes, and these Oath of Chandras are pretty poor. I think I like Oath of Liliana more. I think getting the token is better than dealing them 2 damage, but that could be wrong if they have Jace in particular. The turn could matter a lot. Maybe it's just right to do a 2-2 split. I think that's probably correct. And that's the only change I'm going to make. Just want Duresses and these dragons. Hopefully we can have a reasonable start with an Oath again. It's definitely where we want to be every game. Well, we drew a bunch of our dragons. That's not really where we want them. Prefer to ultimate for them, but I still don't think I can mulligan a hand that has access to 4 colors. So I'm going to go ahead and keep. Need to draw lands, but this deck plays a lot, so hopefully we can find some more. It's 27 and 4 Oaths as well. Duress on turn 1 is not bad. Hopefully I can snipe a Transgress or something like that out of my opponent's hand. Let's see. Expecting to see a wide variety of negates and such effects, but pick the brain, Jace. Read the bones. Huh. Pick the brain takes any card. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just take that. Yeah. With Jason, 3 lands and the bones, but I don't really want to fight over their card advantage spells, so they can draw something to deal with this Jace before it ultimate or flips, but it's not that likely. Go ahead and crack my Evolving Wilds and get a island. I this island. Probably discarded a spell. Huh. I would have expected him to discard one of the lands in his hand, but I guess he just wants to play them all. Another duress is not bad. Go ahead and fire that off because this Jace is going to flip no matter what. So, secure is probably pretty bad for me, but so is a Sorin, right? It's going to Planeswalkers, yeah. I am not sure. So I don't know if I have the time to beat a secure. Transgress will take my turn 4 play, which would be very bad for me if I can't even do something that's resembling a curve. But they can just flash it back either way with their Jace next turn, so discarding it isn't really the greatest thing to do anyway, since they already have access to it. Secure, on the other hand, and the Sorin look more appealing just because they have Jace. I think the Sorin is probably slightly more threatening, because most likely they're going to transgress, maybe double transgress me next turn if they draw Black Source, but I think I'm okay with that. Just going to take the Sorin out of my opponent's hand and pass. Assuming I'm going to get Pick the Brains. Oh, it's actually quite annoying because they're going to have a Delirium for this Pick the Brain too. Maybe I should have taken that into consideration, but I'll discard the Abbey, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. They drew a Prairie Stream. Still have an island I know about. They're Pick the Braining me. Go ahead and crack this just because. I'm gonna go to Plains. I actually shouldn't have done that. I might have to get Swamp actually. I'm just gonna get the Plains, whatever. Should have waited. That's a mistake for sure. Take my Tameo, I'm assuming, so I don't have any plays next turn. Alright. Another duress. All right. I don't think I can beat this secure right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it and pass. I just need to draw lands to cast these dragons or I can't win, so play my opponent fears my Mixilus and takes it from my hand with his Transgress. Yep. Alright, that's unfortunate. At least it's one I can cast if I draw a land, so It's not the worst Planeswalker I could get, but I still need to draw lands, that's for sure. What is this? What is casting something? Oh, they're animating. Alright. That's acceptable. Well, I guess that's something. I can find a land. Found a land. But our hand is going to get ripped apart next turn. So we're going to lose our Sarkhan before we can cast it, unfortunately. So I just want another black at this point. I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, now that I have Oath. Is there any spell I can't cast? Can't get another white, already have one, so... yeah, I'll just... I guess I'll just get a mountain. Actually. So I don't have to pay for Sarkhan. I have no double blacks in my deck other than Liliana, and Oath lets me cast it, so... I assume they're going to flashback through Transgress, take our Sarkhan, and then flip through other Jace, and probably attack us with Shambling Fence. Oh, they don't have a black Jace to do that, but... Gideon. Alright, that's pretty bad. We can find a land for our Dromoka. We might not be in the worst shape. But as is, it's looking pretty bad. They discarded Negate. Means the card in their hand is probably something very good. Nahiri. I can cast that, but it's literally just going to die. I don't think I can afford to discard any of these other cards in my hand because I think I need to cast them to win. Because I think I'm going to have to use this Dragon Lord to kill my opponent's other cards. So I'm just going to plus and discard nothing. And have Nahiri absorb some damage, I guess. Nahiri's dead, yep. Still need to draw a land. Preferably 2 lands, but we will see. Or another 6-drop. Maybe I should have just discarded one of these, but I think I have to run the risk because these cards were... This Dragon Lord was the only thing that couldn't really get these Planeswalkers out in play. But I think we're basically out of time here. We're going to take 9. So if we draw a land next turn, and it comes to play untapped, our opponent has nothing, we could still be in this game. But otherwise, you're probably dead. Well, we didn't hit. That card does nothing. Alright, go to the next one. We just needed to draw a lot more lands, and we did not. Seeing as we know our opponent has lots of Jaces, maybe we want more of those, less of these. Let's go ahead and do do that. Leave just 2 dragons in our deck. Those cards were very clunky when we didn't draw our lands. I guess our opponent's rethinking their sideboard choices after they saw our deck with that Pick the Brain, but can't imagine there's much to change. Should have known what was really going on before. Let's play first. 2-lander with a bunch of 6-drops. I think I have to mulligan this just because I have to hit my land drops or I'm gonna die. I'd much rather just have a 4-lander with 6 cards than this kind of hand, so I'm going to go ahead and mulligan. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for, so I will keep. Planeswalker I can't cast. I will put that on bottom. Technically I can't cast anything in my hand right now, because these Crumbling Visages seem very medium in this deck. They probably should just be some more basics and more dual lands, but who am I to judge? I don't think I've played enough games with this deck to know for sure yet, so. Double Transgress, Clash of Wills, Sorin, Dragonlord Salumgar. Our opponent has no lands, so I guess I'm just taking a Transgress so they can't cast 2 of them. I'm going to take our Tameo, but that should still be fine for us as long as we draw some lands. Alright, yeah, I guess play this Battlefield Forge, even though it gives away information, because I'd rather hold the Crumbling Visages for colors. Our opponent drew a land, lucky. He's probably getting a blue, so he can use his Clash. Alright, play this guy, don't care. In the tank. Not sure what they're waiting on, but maybe they just don't realize this does stuff. I have 6. It should go away. Alright. Alright. Our opponent does not find more lands. Of course they did. Our opponent runners off lands and casts a Sorin. It's going to be very bad for us. But if we can hit another land and cast this Dromoka, we should be fine. We have literally the same hand as last game. We just need, hopefully we don't fall 1 land short like last time. So they have Sorin, Clash. Is that all I know? I think that's all. Well, I guess I play this Crumbling Visage, make a black so I don't have to pain. I just need to draw any of my basics next turn. Pick the Brain. Wonder why they did not cast that. Slumgar was the other card I knew. Alright. Well, I'm just going to take this Pick the Brain. Clash of Wills does not matter for any of the cards in my hand, so if I can cast this Dromoka, I will be fine. If I cannot, I will probably lose. My opponent draws more lands at least. So I have about 10 outs for an untapped land in my deck. I guess Crumbling Visage counts, so maybe slightly more. But I really need to hit one next turn. Don't know what my opponent is waiting on. He has nothing to do whatsoever, but we will see. Maybe once the Clash pulls nothing, but don't know what my opponent is pondering over, but really just want to draw lands. I mean, there's a lot of bad draws in my deck, I guess, right now. I have a bunch of Planeswalkers I can't even cast, but hopefully it's just a mana source, preferably untapped. Well, I think the mana base of this deck definitely needs some work. Probably think about, if I want to play this deck again to test it more, I would probably cut these Visages. Alright, well, I drew a land, but it was a tap land, so disconnected slightly. Had to reconnect to Magic Online, but we're back now. Our opponent did not draw a land. I believe we can just play this Dromoka and it will lead us to a victory. Opponent drew spell. It's not a transgress. Looks like it probably is. Oh, Wreath of Bones, alright. Still pretty good for them, but just want to cast this Dromoka. Found a land. If they drew like a Jace or something, debating living up in Clash or playing Jace, but Oath, just on time. Alright, let's cast this dragon and hope for the best. Alright, do your worst. Luckily, if they have a land, Sorin can't kill this, but they have a lot of removal in their deck, but hopefully they boarded out a lot of it. Alright, they're gonna do that. It's to be expected. Now we just need to draw a land to cast our Atarka. Tap land, obviously. There's a lot of non-tap lands in this deck, but we certainly are not doing well at drawing them. I believe we could find like an Obnixilis or something like that to answer this Solemgar this turn. None of these cards do that at all. I guess Liliana's pretty good right now. So we have 2 creatures. I also see just wanting another land. Let's take the Liliana. Pass a turn, take 1,000,000 damage. 8, I guess, but still, it's definitely not optimal. Seeing how we have an answer to a threat in our hand. And our opponent is back. Still not clicking through faces, obviously. Alright. Alright, we're finally back. Our opponent reconnected, and everything's back. Alright. I don't know if we're F6 through our opponent's turn or what, but we'll have to correct this Evolving Wilds for sure. And get a Plains so we can cast our double white card. Our opponent will probably play Sorin at uptick. Which means he can kill our Dramoka. It's quite unfortunate. Oh, he's holding up Clash of Wills. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, we're probably dead. Yeah. I don't think we can beat Clash of Wills just because he has our Dramoka. I guess we have to... Yeah, we don't have any outs. We're just dead here. So our opponent will just counter our Solemgar, or our Atarka, and kill us with a Sorin, most likely. We don't have enough lands to Liliana back our Atarka. So I guess we have one draw step to maybe hit a Obnixilis or something like that, because we missed this turn. Alright. emblem will kill us, so we are dead.